feel like things are going, and you feel like you're in a groove yet, or?
I don't really know about the whole groove thing, but it's definitely good to be back out on the football field, especially after a long winter workout, and I'm just happy to be back out on the football field with my teammates.
Obviously, you're competing against a returning starter. What's that like, and what do you feel like can kind of bring that to each other?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, competition breeds excellence, and Blake's been really helpful throughout the whole process. I mean, when I first got here, he was one of the first guys that talked to me. He's been helping me with the offense the entire time, so it's just been really good, and I'm thankful that he's been there, kind of helping me throughout the whole thing, learning new offense.
Dave talked about you being a good leader. How difficult is that coming to a new place and trying to be a leader?
I would say, it's not necessarily, something you try to, you can't come in, it's basically, you gotta kind of roll with the punches, and just be yourself. It's not, I'm gonna do this on this day, I'm gonna do this the next day, so that it's just, you just gotta be yourself, and, I just enjoy spending time with my teammates, so.
What was it about this program and the situation that you decided, you had some other opportunities, you decided to come here?
It was definitely a combination of a lot of things. Obviously, being a long ways from home up there in Mississippi, it's really good to come back closer to home. Obviously, I grew up in Lubbock, so I've been watching Big 12 my entire life, and Baylor education just seemed like the perfect fit.
So you're in a world where you probably could have gone to other FBS schools and had the job kind of set up at this point. What makes you confident that you can come in and win the quarterback competition here?
I would say that it's just competition. I like to compete. I guess I wasn't really looking for a place that was like you can walk in and be the guy day one. And so obviously, I chose to come here because I felt like I would develop as a quarterback, and I'd be leaving here the best quarterback possible, no matter the timeline on when I actually get to play or not.
What's that adjustment like going from kind of a true air raid to more of a variation of an outside zone?
It's definitely different. Just having to learn new things. Kind of on the run. You didn't get a whole lot of time to do it, but it's been good, and I think it's really good for my development. So I've really enjoyed it.
What was the biggest thing you learned from Coach Leach being around that program?
It was awesome. I was able to learn a lot of things from Coach Leach. I'd say the biggest one really didn't have anything to do with football. It's to just be yourself and not care what other people think about you. Because at the end of the day, if you try to please everybody, it's not going to happen, and you're going to hold it against yourself. And so I learned that because he lived that life. He was unapologetically himself, and I'm really thankful that I got to witness that, and now I can try to do the same thing.
What's your thoughts on this set of receivers? What are you seeing from those guys?
Really talented, and just good dudes to be around. That's what you want in a team. Great locker room, great leadership in that group, and it's been really fun working with them.
What's been your impression of not only Coach Aranda, but also Coach Shondell as well?
Both. This is outside of football 100%. Just both stand-up dudes. You don't find better people, and that has nothing to do with coaching. It has nothing to do with football. Just if you met them out on the street one day, they're just awesome guys, and almost like father figures.
You're in the film room pretty early, Coach Aranda says. Is that kind of a daily thing for you?
I try to, yes, sir, every day, but it works well with my schedule. Obviously with class, practice in the afternoon and all that, you just gotta make time for it, and so it works well for me to do it early in the morning.
So what, 5:30 or 6?
Yes, sir, around there.
Thanks, Sawyer.
Yes, sir.
It's about when I